right, we're back here with the producer of the new documentary, Kiss the Future, Matt Damon. Everybody knows you as an actor and as a writer, but you're also a producer, and you have a new film called Kiss the Future. What is Kiss the Future?
So this is a documentary that we made, and I heard this story, and I thought it was just so incredible. We have this wonderful director. It's about Sarajevo, about 30 years ago, and the siege there, and basically the way the people who survived that siege, the way they did it, one of the ways they got through it was through music and art, and basically refusing to be defined by the situation they were in, and doing this incredible, like using music almost as an act of resistance and defiance, and through this incredible story, they get linked up with U2, and U2 starts broadcasting interviews with them from their Zoo TV tour, and trying to keep their stories centered, and so it's about the relationship between that city and that band, and about music in general, and really about light winning over darkness, and the political forces that are always trying to divide us, and the way normal people can just rise up and use art and use music as a way to express their humanity and keep communities together and to win. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really beautiful movie.
Right.
And in fact, AMC, it's going to come out in theaters all over America. And I talked to the head of AMC, and he just was like, he just loved the movie, and he loved everybody involved with it, and he just wanted to help. So he's putting it out, and it's going to come out later in the year on Paramount Plus. So you'll be able to see it. Hopefully, go see it in a theater. It's a beautiful story.
We have a clip of the documentary here. You need to tell us what's happening?
Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but you'll get a sense of kind of what the movie is, hopefully through this, and you'll get to see some of the Sarajevans who we follow through the whole thing. Incidentally, that's one of the things one of the ways they agreed to do it. They didn't want to make a U2 movie. Mm-hmm. They were like, you got to put the Sarajevan people at the center of this, and that's what we did. And so here's a clip.
Jim?
They represent something that I realized in this war, in Sarajevo War, was a personification of our resistance.
With U2 during the war, they really had something to say, That was really important for us.
All of us use music to, protect ourselves, as a kind of shield against all the dark forces inside our head. In Sarajevo, there was war. They were in the middle of it, and they were using music as a shield against actual dark forces.
Here is you and one of the people in the movie. Here is you and Bono. Did you get to know him in the course of making this movie?
I did. I actually knew him coincidentally. I'd met him a number of times over the years. He actually really helped me get into the work that I do with water.org, and he's been a really important part of my life in that way. But we were shooting The Last Duel in Ireland when the lockdown happened. Mm-hmm. And so I got locked down with my family like a quarter mile from his house. And so
Walking distance?
Walking distance, staggering distance.
There or on the way back?
Usually the way back, yeah. Yeah, he's a rock star, It's tough to hang with those guys. No.
So you hang out with Krasinski and you hang out with Bono. So not a lot of famous people, not a lot of famous. You hang out with Hemsworth too, don't you?
I just sound like such an ass, don't I?
Do you go hang out with Clooney at Lake Como? Ever?
I mean, for many years I did. In the last few, with the kids, I haven't been to that place probably since we did Monuments Men. Time is flying by.
I went dinner over there with my family.
It's the best.
A couple of years ago. He told a lot of stories about you.
I'm sure he did. But he knows I have a lot of stories about him, so it's going to be okay.
Right.
It's like the cold, mutually assured destruction. It's the Cold War.
There you go. Okay. It's been reported, and I'm sure you know these reports, that the Jason Bourne films, a new Jason Bourne film is in the works at Universal. Okay. Now, just saying, somebody's prepping for something. No details have been given as to who is involved in this. I understand there's something you'd like to tell everybody right now.
No,
Go ahead,
no
it's-
details have been given to me.
Just
No, there's a great director named Edward Berger who directed All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't know if you saw that. It came out recently.
Fantastic film.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And German director, he's wonderful, and he said he had an idea. And
Well, are you
so
excited to be working with him?
I would love to work with him. So he's working on it. So I'm as anxious as you are to see if this thing is. I hope it's great and that we can do it.
Okay. But you don't think, like, if you said, I'm doing it, they would say, yeah, it's got to be Matt Damon, right? If you Bigfooted the situation, you're Matt Damon, Matt. Just say, this is how it's going to be, Matt Damon.
At a certain point, someone's going to need to take it over. You know, I mean, I'm not getting
You're
any younger.
fit as a fiddle, man.
Yeah.
Again, you're rock hard. I'm telling you, just, I'm just speaking appreciatively.
This is how rumors get started.
I touched Krasinski's bicep the other night when we were arm wrestling. Putty.
No,
he's got nothing on
He's
you.
a monster in the gym.
No,
he really is.
No, he's not. No, he's not. One of the things about this that I love is not only was this one of the most popular commercials that was on the Super Bowl, but Dunkin actually sold these ridiculous outfits.
I didn't know they were going to do that.
You
by
didn't
the way.
know that?
No, I had no idea.
Well, we got a couple of them right here, and I was. May I? May I be a Dunkin?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh my God.
This is
it's
it's fantastic. So comfortable over a suit.
Oh, perfect.
Fantastic.
We need the glasses.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
By the way, the only qualification for being a Dunkin is the willingness to put this on. So you're in the band. You made it.
It's a completely sealed plastic bag, which is what I like about it. I feel like I'm trying to make weight for the wrestling team.
It's great for dancing. Yeah.
Well, Matt, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for
Give my best to Bono.
Thank you.
Kiss the Future is in AMC theaters February 23rd and on Paramount Plus later this year. It's Matt Damon, everybody. We'll be right back with the star of Ghosts on CBS, Danielle Pinnock.